Hey yo, what's going on, guys? We're going to come back with another video. Today we're going to be checking out Isaiah Davis. Before getting into this, guys, remember to like, subscribe, comment down below, and check out the podcast. And yeah, let's check him out. Running back, strong safety. Let's check him out, see how he does. Okay. I don't like to look at scrimmages as much. But let's take a look. No, if I can't have this, I'm just gonna get copyright striked on this. I don't like looking at scrimmages in a sense because I feel like this isn't them going full out in their potential. You know, like you could get in the end zone, like it's just a play that you'd see in the regular game. It's not something you'd see that's extraordinary in a sense. So I'm just gonna skip through the scrimmages because this is game. Oh no, this isn't even game right here. Is it just all scrimmage? Because if it's all, oh no, this isn't scrimmage right here. Let's go back to here. Sorry, I'm skipping over that. It's just something I just don't like. I don't like looking at that stuff because it really doesn't. It doesn't really show your full potential in a sense. Okay, let's see what he does. Okay, nice job. He's able to get outside. Gets a huge gain right there. Nice. That's a nice job. Able to get upfield. Let's see what he does. He definitely is able to get upfield. Nice job. What I'm gonna say is like, you take a look. Guy. I'd say try and drive his feet a little bit more. Like try and knock it down. Like try and if you feel like you're going down, try and boost your leg off and get a few extra yards off of the tackle. Does a nice job. Definitely isn't getting once he gets gang tackled right there. Right. I'm like so confused because is it which I'm like I thought that was him that was running, but I think yeah, I'm just gonna go with 9 right now. Let's see. Does make a nice job, gets a nice yardage right here. Like, definitely picked the right hole because he could have went right here, could have went outside, went and took this hole right here. That was a nice hole. Able to get upfield, definitely working on his balance is something that he needs to improve on. Because you could easily see that he's starting to slip a little bit. He starts slipping and sliding a little bit too soon, very early. Once a guy makes contact with him and he starts to trip, and that's just something like, you don't really want to see as a guy is you tripping. Does a nice job. He's able to get upfield. Definitely like his first instant ball upfield. It's great job. Needs to like work on like being able to like make a guy miss in a way because he's got that great vision. Trying to make a guy miss doesn't seem like it's his strongest suit. Because it doesn't seem like he's making guys miss in a sense when he's in open space, and that's something huge. Able to get in there, but gets a great block, able to get upfield. Okay. Defensively he's getting beat, right there, you see when he goes down to make this tackle, especially he should have made it sooner, he was getting blocked. His head's down right here, and your head shouldn't be down this early to try and make the tackle. He makes the tackle and all, but God could have stopped stutter step and you would have fell on your face because you had your head down too soon to make a tackle, and you just never have your head down. It seemed like he had his head down in a sense, and you lose sight of the ball carrier. Okay. Okay, didn't really see the play, but okay. No. I wish we could have seen the play right there. That wasted a lot of our time. Okay, that's a nice job. Definitely like breaks off with one tackle right there. Does a good job. Right there he does a nice job trying to get more yards. I don't know what this was. Definitely he's not driving his feet. Like I don't know what this was. Like you take a look at what he does with his foot right here. He goes back, and it's not like he legit hops backwards to go forward. That's just a silly thing. And you take a look right here, contact, and he just kind of like gives up. He's not trying to drive for a little bit more, which, doesn't help you at all in a sense. He's not driving for extra yardage, it seems like. Okay. It does a nice job right here. Able to get some decent yardage, but you take a look, like once a guy makes contact with him, it seems like sometimes he just kind of stops driving his feet and he goes right down. And it doesn't really help. And also want to see what he can do in receiving wise, because that's another huge aspect is if he can't receive. Like you take a look, you know, once a guy makes one bit of contact with him, right there he does get a decent amount of yardage. Actually, no, but like a lot of times he needs to work on driving his feet in a sense, because it doesn't seem like he's driving his feet and he's able to get a lot of yardage off of it. You know, and I want to see what he can do receiving wise, because it's another huge aspect of the game. You know, it's just like he gets some yardage, but it's just like not as like you want to see a little bit more power in his steps. Cause it's alright. You know, as a back, you need to be able to take a hit and drive and keep and drag the guy. You know, not the best job. Gets a nice return right here. Gets us, yeah, gets a touchdown on that. Let's see what he does here. Yeah, gets a nice run, but you take a look, like just take a look right here. Runs right into him. Could have tried to get outside right here. Like when he's in space, his ability to make better plays than what's needed isn't there. And that's something he needs to improve on, is working on his ability to make better plays in space. Because making better plays in space will just lead to a lot, a lot more yards, a lot of chance to get extra yardage, and it doesn't seem like he's doing that. You know, juking when you're in space to try and make a man miss is totally different than when you're behind the line of scrimmage. You doing that won't negatively affect you in a sense where you don't get any yards, because if you're in open space and the guy's coming at you, you won't need to make them miss. You know, and that seems like something that he's not doing, is he's not trying to make his opponents miss in a way, which is big. But guys, remember to like, subscribe, comment down below, because this kid's a phenomenal athlete. And yeah, and check out the podcast. Peace.